welcome to the severe weather's coverage. I'm getting ready to get on live right now. Make sure everything is working in its place. Make sure that everything's okay. Facebook is on. So let me get on. Make sure everything. Make sure everything's running right as well. Hang on, just a moment. I am making sure I'm getting everything on. So let's turn up the volume. Okay. All right, I got my all right. That should be all right. My YouTube is on as well. All right. So we have the National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning for Osage parts of Osage County. Let me get on the what it looks like on the screen. Just give me a moment. So look, all right, this is what it looks like. We have a new tornado warning that has just been issued, and it's for and not Osage County yet. Cade County or Gregg County is just northeastern of Oklahoma with a tornado and baseball sized hail. Some indication of that rotation that's moving right up ahead. So that rotation. That could be that possible of a tornado that is moving that cell. So look, there's that cell right here. So let's look at that cell that is going on. We have a very severe hail to baseball size hail to softball size hail. So that means it's pretty really serious at this point. That is look all the structure, the base of that. So this is that tornado warning that is going on right now. So we have also have a destructive severe thunderstorm warning that is tied with that tornado right now that is going on right now at this point. So let's go look at that image and look at that tornado warning that has been issued. Okay, so we now have a confirmed tornado warning that is on the ground that is doing damage. So we have a tornado warning, a observed tornado warning. So if you're in Newark, Barman, Bender, Dilworth, and Peckham, Oklahoma, and Midtown, Midtown, or whatever that how it pronounces. So 3,000 people will be affected. So if you're in those areas, you need to be in your safe spot at this time. So you have a tornado on the ground doing damage. So I mean this is what it looks like right now. So if you're in that area of that storm, you need to be in your safe spot right now. There's that see that rotation right there. So you need to be in your safe spot at this time. So you have a tornado on the ground doing damage, and so you need to be in your safe spots at this time. So please take your tornado precautions very seriously. We also have another confirmed tornado warning up in Kansas. So we have three confirmed tornado warnings in Kansas. I don't know anybody from here at this point. So at the meantime, we need to focus on this tornado warning that is going on the next 30 minutes. So it'll be expiring at 7:15. So please be in your safe spots. Your tornado precautions at this time. Do not try to get out and look for it yourself. So let's go back and look at that storm track where that tornado is. So it's either gonna be right here. Let's look at that that storm. See, look at that tornado. That is that funnel cloud. There's that tornado right there. That is get ready is touched down, and it's really looking all that lowering at that time. So it is really, really important. You need to be in your safe spot at this time. Let's go look at that one tornado that is in. See if we have a a storm chaser checking that out. Let's look at that as well. Not there yet, but we do have two confirmed tornado warnings. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning that has just been issued. So we got about another one. So let's look at this one. Let's see what this has to say.
Touching right now.
Yeah. Not to there. So we also have this guy right here. Nothing. All right. So again, we do have a tornado on the ground doing damage. Two in Kansas, including one in Oklahoma as well. So please get in. Please take cover right now. It is very likely either around here. Let me pull out that. Let me switch radar. Okay, here we go. There's that spin up. So this is pretty much another spin up that's occurring. As soon as I get a feedback, there it is. There's that tornado right there. There is that tornado right there doing damage. It is right around here. There is a tornado on the ground doing damage at this point. I just can't believe that is really it. That is that tornado that is doing a damage. So you need to be in your safe spot at this time. You got a tornado right now is on the ground right now doing damage. You know, just please do not try to get out and look for it. You know, there will be debris everywhere, debris flying. So if you're in these cities, you know you need to be in your safe spot at this time. So please take your tornado precautions very seriously. You know, and also it's either the high. If it's not a tornado for over here, that it's just high winds and a baseball size hail that is occurring at this point. So please, take your tornado precautions seriously. You know, it's not worth getting hurt or injured at this point. So please, really take your tornado precautions very seriously at this point. So I don't know what's going on with Facebook. It's not letting me whenever I typed it in on severe weather coverage, it's not letting me doing that. It does that on YouTube, but not on Facebook. So that makes no sense right there. So I re-edited it as well. So just let you know right now. So let's check out that tornado warning that I was mentioning about. I can't get feed on that. So that what you saw earlier is really seriously. So please please take your tornado precautions very seriously. You know, it's not worth you getting hurt and injured at this point. So it's just a lot to take in on when it comes to tornado warning, and a confirmed tornado warning. So but it looks like it could be either EF1 or EF2. That's my that's like my guess right there. So, I mean, look at this. Look at, I mean, hang on. That look at that. Just look at that. It's pretty intense, and it's really coming down, and it's pretty much lower on the ground. It is a confirmed tornado warning. It looks like it could be a PDS tornado with all these. That's a windmill farm, so this is really
At the torquing going on.
really seriously. Do not try to get out and look for it yourself. And it's really ramping it up. It may be a PDS tornado warning that it could happen. And there's another one that is that I'm looking at, and it's just really crazy right now to see that at this point. So you know, please really be really serious about your tornado precautions. If you are in Nowhere, Barman, Banner, Dilworth, Pegman, in these cities right here, do not try to get out and look for it. It is really very serious. It may be a PDS tornado. I mean, do not try to get out and look at it. You know, because it could be flying debris coming around outside.
K County line, still about how many miles southwest of Raymond?
So,
miles, did you say?
Let me look.
Okay.
Yeah, it is now really a confirmed tornado warning. I'm also tracking another cell that could be producing another cell at this point. Let me go look at the Velocity. Well, it's not showing any rotation. So this is that tornado I was talking about. Now look at the red and green. That is that tornado right there. So it is moving. It is moving to the falling area. So I'll do a storm track right here. So that you got about 17 more minutes to go on and for Barman. If you're in Barman, you need to get ready to take your tornado precautions because there is a tornado on the ground doing damage, and I'm looking at it right now. So again, tornado on the ground doing damage. You know, if you're in if you're at 76th Street or if you're in these areas, you got to take cover right now. And so yeah, very, you know, you're not going to be able to see it. I'm hoping the windmills are still intact that I'm looking at right now. So I want to go back and just look at this right now, see what is doing. So I am really, I mean, that's what it looks like. This is what it really looks like at this point. This is very serious to be mindful of, to look at this point. So that is really bad. And I mean, again, I would be shocked. I wouldn't be surprised if they call this a PDS tornado. What now? Because it looks pretty dark and very scary. Because I'm looking at it right now at this point. So again, take your tornado precautions very seriously. And then also we got these tornadoes that's on the ground that are still confirmed. But right now, since I'm in Oklahoma, since I live in Oklahoma, this really matters the most. So I got about another 17 minutes to go before that tornado warning, that confirmed tornado warning to be expired. Also, I got an alert another alert, watch, that it could be another storm that it could be producing. So I want to see what that's all, what this is all about. I am. I want to see what this radar says, but I'm not seeing anything. But this is the. I'm gonna look at this cell right now. All right, we have a study that severe destructive thunderstorm warning that is going on right now. So, so that confirmed tornado warning is still going on right now, and it's moving up to north of Bauman. So that's really good news there. There is. So it's gonna be maybe passing Brahman at that time. It actually did shift. So just keep an eye out on that, and I want to go check back on that Velosa city. Actually, let's play this radar right here. So we got two storms are being more serious right now. So we got that storm that tornado warning right here. We have this storm that is doing a little bit more. So there's a little bit of a rotation that is going on right now at that point. So the good news is that tornado warning, that confirmed tornado warning, is now being weakening. It's been downgraded to a regular tornado warning, but right now we still have this confirmed tornado warning that is going on in Oklahoma, and it's moving to, and it's for the K and northeastern county at that time. So it's 15 more minutes to go before that tornado warning will allow to be expired at this point. So that's really good news. So hopefully it will be expiring soon. It won't go into it won't expand or extend it to expand, because it's moving northeast, so it will move to Kansas, so our viewing area, and that way I won't have to worry about talking about it right in Oklahoma, and I can get on and talk about these tornado warnings that's happening in Kansas. So, but right now we still have that confirmed tornado warning that is going on right now, and it's now moved up to Burman. So there's that tornado warning right there. There's that circulation. So Burman, you need to be in your shelter, your storm shelter. So let's do a storm track. So it's moving, shifting to Delworth and Brenda and Milton. So this is the storms I was talking about. Hold on, let me do a storm track on that. So we got about you got about Dilworth 14 minutes ago, and Brenda and Milton, if it expires, or the good news is it expires in 14 minutes. So by the time it hits Dilworth, it will be the warning will allow it to be expired. So that's really good news at this point. So let's check out the what the so let's go look at the so we have that storm that's going on right now that is still going on right now. So let's look at that as well. So let's get on with, let's look at that and as well. So and I want to look at what hell in I don't know where I need to go to do that. So let's look at that. Here we go. So let's look at that. So there's some hail right here. So these are pretty little bit. This is right here. That could be some baseball size hail at this point that is moving or shifting northeast. So there's that hail right there that we have, and there's a rotation that's going on right now. And then here's some of that lightning that we have for uh, so many of them. So let's look at that hail again. So look, pretty intense hail at that point during that confirmed tornado warning. And we want to go back and look at this the storm that tornado warning that is going on right now. And let's go back to look at the velocity. So there's that rotation that we still have that's going on right now, and it's still pretty significant sail. So there's that rotation. So it moved it's past Barman. So if you should be fine. You got a little bit, still have. It's either not a tornado or damaging winds. Pretty much the aftermath. So yeah, that tornado is like on the ground right now doing damage. I would be surprised. I wouldn't, it may be extended and expanded, and it's gonna go all the way maybe to that, and it's starting to lift up. So there's that tornado right there that is going on right now, and it looks pretty more maybe like a EF2 or EF3, but you do not try to get out and look for it. It's going to be not above rain wrap and wind damage, and it's really pretty intense at this point. So please do not try to get out and just look for it. So
This will be possibly the strongest tornado of the day. And these small little tags, little fingers hanging out. It's on the ground, folks. This tornado is live on the ground in Mason Dunn, Chicago Sky News 9. And look at the little double helix going on, a little flipping and flopping right here.
So less than 10 minutes to go before that tornado warning to be expire, but I don't think it's letting up. Will be surprised because it's moving too, and if this is really the case, it may be it may be expanded, or it could be extended right here, and it may be moved to Osage County. So it's pretty serious tornado that is doing damage. At least it's in a wind farm at this point. I don't, it looks like the windmills is surviving. At most of it is. So that is something that maybe could be a little bit of damage at this point. So it got upgraded. So it's been moved over, and it's shifting northeast. So it's may be extended, because this is either that. This is really being seriously. Let's see if it's gonna hit. It may hit one of the. It is in K County. There is a twin tornado. There is a twin. Look at this. That is a twin tornado. So we have a twin tornado that has been reported.
Yeah, okay, so let's go to Mason Dunn. Strong tornado now. This is going to be a strong tornado in western K County. Cannot stress enough. Now, look at it sucking in. It's actually pulling in the weaker tornado. It's eating it because the big tornado is taking over.
So this is we have a twin tornado.
Boom. Just lived, born, lived, died. That's what it was about the big tornado. Let's go to Mason Dunn.
Okay, so we have a PDS tornado warning that has been a issue that will be expiring in 1 hour. A PDS tornado warning. So please get in your safe spot right now. Yeah, very, very intense. So do not do you know get in your safe spot. I called it. I called it. This was going to be a PDS tornado warning that will be occurring. So please be more mindful. This is heading to if you're in Greenville and Peckham and something you need to be really in your safe spot as Ryan Dilworth. Also, right now, so you have a PDS tornado warning. So this tornado warning has been expanded and extended, actually extended. So we have so we're not going. This is not going anywhere for another hour or so. So please get in your safe spots at this point. So because you have this is very, very, very a dangerous situation. If you're outside caught in it, you will be possibly injured or resulting in death. This is very, very dangerous. Do not try to get out and look for this yourself. And I don't know if it's gonna let up anytime soon. So please, just take your tornado precautions right now. And it's really really moving into Barman, Dilworth, Peckham, Sumter, and Grainsville, and Kay, Oklahoma. You know, this is pretty much like a maybe EF3 to EF3 tornado. That is maybe maybe what it's calling for, but we'll see what the reports has to say about that as well. So let's look at the Velocity radar. Velocity radar. Yeah, that is a tornado warning. That may be that could damage that take out a windmill at this time. Really, really, really scary situation for you not to be in at this time. So. So please take your tornado precautions really seriously. Do not try to get out and look for it. Try to get on not seeing anything, but
by the way, chasing in a helicopter. Let's just get that all figured out. He's a veteran storm chaser, and again, not too many people are able to do this. They don't have the experience. That is a strong tornado up in Kay County. All right, let's get back to it here. Back to links one. Let me show you here where the tornado is. Once again, as it slowed down, it looks like to me.
I've taken the track, slowed it down. It's moving at about 20 to 25,
Okay.
honestly.
All right, here's Bremen. The folks in Bremen, please listen to me. there's the tornado. 1, 2, 3, 4 miles southwest of town. It's crossing the north-south road 108 and east-west road 007. Okay, it's right here, just south of 007. Okay, but it's crossing north-south road 108. Okay, and look at debris. That's debris.
Bless you.
There. That's debris. Off in the air. Tornado clearly on the ground. If you live in Bremen, lowest level, center part of the house, you have to go now.
Track on these
Okay.
screens. Ready.
All right. So looking at velocity.
Really, do
data,
not try to get out and look for it.
velocity,
Just
strong
do
tornado,
not do it.
right? And we can look at velocity data, look at the wind speeds. We know it's strong. We look at the tornado. I can tell you, if I look at the merry-go-round. Remember, one big mesocyclone could save lives. You got to keep everybody south of this. You got to keep everybody north of this. So the wind speeds, we know it's strong. We look at the
So
tornado, I
again,
can say
black,
look at it. It's a
purple
strong tornado.
means
And no
PDS
rain
tornado,
about it.
dark purple.
A little rain wrap.
Regular tornado warning, confirmed tornado warning is really purplish. Dark purple, confirmed tornado warning. If you see pink, that means tornado emergency.
Whatever warning system you have in Bremen, you need to be activating it already. You need to be going to your safe spot right now in Bremen. And the shear rate shows
So right now we got about an hour, 45 minutes to go before that confirmed PDS tornado warning will be expired. This confirmed tornado warning has finally expired. So that's really good news.
you're hot again. Tornado now.
And the bad news is that it is still on the ground at this point.
West of Bremen. You don't want to mess around with this, okay? This has been a strong tornado. It still is. Low end from an EF1 to a stronger EF2. That's what I'm guesstimating just because I can. And I've done this a long, we've all done this a long time. And I can just tell you by looking at velocity data, looking at what the tornado looks like. Okay, so there it is, still on the ground. Let's go ahead and bring Mason in. Mason, your shot is hot. Tornado continues on the ground now, just south and west.
All right, we have a severe thunderstorm warning that has just now been issued, and it's for the following county, and it goes for Grant County, northwestern of Oklahoma. So let's go dive into that. Let's see what that is doing. So that storm that I was talking about, that has. Now we're seeing some rotations that is forming. So this is showing a strong risk of severe. This storm is moving. I don't know what TVS stands for. I want to see what that means. TVS weather.
Winds are getting up there now. And you're thinking, well, it's not bragging anymore. Let's go back to that shot. Hang on a second. It's going to Bremen, and it's very laminar, very smooth.
Okay, so that is called a tornado Voltrex system. So this is not showing any threat of a tornado that is forming at this point. So that's really good news. So that we don't have nothing to worry about at this point. So we still have that, but we still have that confirmed tornado warning that is still going on right now at this point. So and then we also have this storm that I'm really starting to be concerned about, but it's not showing any of a funnel cloud that is being reported at this point. We'll get back to that, and in the meantime, let's go back to this PDS tornado warning that's going on right now. So we want to go back and look at that as well. So let's see what that is about. So I don't know, but cannot see any more of the. I think it's really starting to let up. So it's not forming like it really is. So that might be downgraded to a regular tornado warning at this point, but it's still showing a confirmed tornado warning. It's like raindrop. You can't even see it at this point. So it's just like just to look at it right now. So
wind turbines. Got some rain in it. It's a little bit dirty. So go ahead, Val. We see the tornado still on the ground, headed to Bremen. Headed to Bremen right now. Go ahead, Val. You have Val? Okay. All right. Now, Pat on. Okay, let's go back to radar here. Go back to Lynx 1 and talking about what radar looks like. And I want to point out we have two other storms. There are
So.
north of Numa, east of Renfro.
All right, so I got another 45 minutes to go before that tornado, that PDS tornado warning will be expired. Excuse me, 40 minutes to go before that PDS tornado warning to be expired. So that it's been updated, but it's been still going on. So you got another. Still got a lot left. Still got some few more minutes, 40 minutes to go before that PDS tornado warning to be expired. So.
And there is your tornado right here. It's got some rain wrapped in it. Tornado's still on the ground.
Slow down.
What's that?
It has still continued to slow down. It is, not falling. It's moving slow, but it is still on the ground and it is getting within a mile, David, of I-35.
Yeah, here's I-35.
2.5 miles of Bremen.
Right here. Here's Bremen. Again, we've been saying Bremen for a long time. Lowest level, center part of the house. Going into Bremen. All right, let's go back to Val Caster. I see his shot. And he's going down East Road. What road is that? East West. Val's on. Hang on. He's on Fork Road.
Yeah, Fork Road.
And north south. It's in between
92nd
Bender Road and Fork Road. And what's the north south?
92nd Street. West
92nd
92nd
Street.
Street.
North south. There's the cone. There's the strong tornado wrapped in rain. Most people will not see.
All right, look. All right, I want to let you know this is. I've been tracking this storm, like I was saying before. So this has a good probability that has produced a tornado, that could possibly produce a tornado. So I'm looking at a possible funnel cloud that has been reported. Someone has reported a possible funnel cloud. So this storm has been and has a chance that produce it. So there's that tornado Voltrex signature that is moving 31 miles per hour, and so we have another possible look of that tornado that is nearby Jefferson, possibly headed Medford and Deer Creek. So you have a maybe possible a tornado that could be forming at this time. So look, that storm has been improving as well. So that is now it's starting to pick up a little bit at this time. So we have another possible of a tornado warning that could be possibly be issued at this time. So this tornado warning that has just been reconfirmed as a tornado warning at this time. So we have another that tornado warning has now been confirmed in Kansas. I thought it would be allowed to be expire at this point. So this is really, really, very, very serious. Seriously. So let's go back and check out this tornado warning. We also have that tornado warning that is like right here that could be possibly produced. So that tornado though, so this is now weakening. So that's maybe really good news. Side of a relief. We still have to be more mindful of that as well. So that, but right now we still have that PDS tornado warning that is going on right now. But good news is it's starting to let up. There's no more the lowering it's either a PDS tornado or damaging winds at this point. So there's that tornado warning, that tornado right there. So let's go back and look at the velocity. So there's that possible of that tornado right here. So we have this is that tornado warning that is looking at right now. So that is that TVS. So that it has winds up to 132 miles per hour and 139 of the velocity. City 76 miles of that storm of that tornado warning that is going on. So that is that So that is that rotation. I'm gonna play that a little bit of that that rotation to show you what that is. Show you what I'm talking about. So there's that rotation. So good news is that I'm not showing a tornadic. It's been like downgraded to just winds. Either winds. It's mostly like hail. So that's another side of relief to hear at this point. So again, we got about another 35 more minutes to go before that tornado warning to be expired. So we have some storms that are developing right down here as well. So we also have that storm. That storm is starting to grow a little bit. They're not severe, so that's really good news at this point. So. So we have another tornado warning that's in Kansas, but we still have that PDS tornado warning. Yeah, will be expiring in 30 more minutes. 33 minutes. So that we're looking at 8 o'clock. That will be expire. So that's really good news. So hopefully it keeps that coming at this point. So. that tornado PDS tornado should be likely to be dropped, downgraded to maybe a regular tornado warning. So that right now it's still PDS tornado warning. So that's it's either rain threat or excessive wind. So hopefully it'll be allowed to be expired. We got about another 32 more minutes to go at this point. So let's go check out, see what's going on with this storm. So there's mainly severe hail at this point. So let's go back and look at what the hail looks like. So that's the hail right there. So that is pretty really serious hail. That may be based softball size hail if that's really the case. So very a high signature of that right there. That could be a possible some hail, baseball size or to softball size hail, with that purple, with that pink right there, and it's heading towards Delworth. So that's something that we have to be careful. That's just the estimate size at this point. So we wanted to look at the what the rotations look like. So there's rotations tracking and some lightning, a lot of intense lightning that has just been going on. That hail's just really something right there that we had to be more mindful of at this point. So the good news is this is now down to a regular tornado warning, so that is now allowed to be weakening. So that is really really good news. So there's that cell right there, that tornado that is a Voltrex that has now been allowed to be to a regular tornado warning. So I'm hoping everybody made it out okay. So that's really really good news. So that's now, but it's still a tornado warning at this point. So you got about 30 more minutes to go before that tornado warning will allow to be expired. So there's all that tornado so was reported right now. So we want to know what will be the results of that tornado that we had. I'm guessing that might be at EF3 because it makes perfect sense. But right now we have that tornado warning that has been allowed to be downgraded at this point. So that is no longer a PDS tornado warning, which that's really good news. But you still need to be in your safe spots at this point. So, and then also we're going to go back with this severe thunderstorm warning that we keep an eye out on. So that we have a new the new severe thunderstorm warning that has been updated, and it's been some of it has allowed to be canceled. Palm Creek is no longer included, but you have some storm cells that is just popping up as well. So at this point, we also have a severe weather statement, but we still have that confirmed tornado warning that will be expiring in 42 minutes. So we have 4, 5, 6 tornado warnings are included. See, look, these are not. The funny thing is, these are not under a tornado watch, but it's under a severe thunderstorm watch at this point. So, but right now, let's go back and look at that this tornado warning that's going on. So look at this. That tornado warning is going on right now. They're still showing some. A little bit of that rotation. So let's go back and look at that rotation. So the good news is they're still showing a little bit of a rotation that's going on, but it's now really weakening. So that's really good news. Still showing some intensifying storms. So yeah, I was right. There was baseball size hail was 3 inches of hail was really really included at this point. So in the meantime, let's go check out what my ambient weather has to say about. Let's check out. I'm gonna see what my ambient weather when I go to ambient weather. So let's look at the ambient weather and show you what it looks like. I think I may have closed out. Yeah, I closed out. I accidentally closed out the one. Hang on. Let me put this back up. So. So, but right now, that's really good news that that tornado warning is allowed to be downgraded. So right now, my barometer pressure is still falling, and the humidity's been high. So I got it at 74 degrees. It got up to 76 degrees. And it got a little bit warm this time compared to yesterday. Let's see see what's going on with that. All right, we have a confirmed tornado warning, and that's up in Iowa. But right now, I'll get to that once with that tornado warning will allow to be expired at 25 minutes, or it will be canceled. Look at this. I think it's just rain wrapped. You can even see it.
Show that cloud that's right in front of us here. I don't know if that's.
I don't know if that's really.
Might be the old occluded circulation. Not for certain, but it is moving. It is rotating. If you can look at that close, it's possible it could be trying to funnel right now.
I'll be right back just a moment. Hang on just a moment. Man, we got some storms coming. And we got about another 23 minutes to go. I'm looking at this storm right here. So we have a new tornado warning in Kansas. That's only in Kansas. Alright, we have another tornado warning. That's going on for another hour. And this is for, okay, K County has been extended and expanded. So you got about another, an hour ago. So we're looking at affected until 8:30. So you got about, and it's shifting. And it's really shifting down. So let me play that that radar. Let me play the image. And let me see what what the Tulsa radar is doing. So that is moving, shifting down. It is shifting. So it will be. So it's going to be moving. So it has already moved down, and it could be headed to. And it's heading to Newkirk. If you're in Newkirk, you need to be in your safe spots right now. So this is for Newkirk, Bender, Delworth, Peckham, Middletown, and Sumter, Oklahoma. So if you need to be in your get ready to take your tornado precautions. Your tornado precautions. So that storm may be recycle. Because I still looking at some rotations. And then and then someone, I found out there may be a funnel cloud reported. I can't even see it, so. It's rain wrapped.
east on Peckham Road, yes, sir.
Okay. And so again, Mike Scantlin out live in the Newpole storm truck. As we mentioned earlier, meteorologist Dan Nyman, he's going to join us here and talk about this for just a few minutes while I step out. So Dan, welcome back. He's our new.
So I'm just looking at that. So there we go. 45 more minutes to go before that tornado warning to be expired at 8:30. While that's being played, in the meantime, let's go look at what Weather Underground has to say. So we got about down. All right, good news. We're down to 6 tornado warnings to be. 6 more tornado warnings. So. That's a lot of people. I'm a little bit concerned about this storm. And I want to look at this rotation. No, I'm not showing any rotations occurring. Alright, here we go. There's some rotation right here. Let's play that rotation. That's by Drummond. And it's heading to even so yeah, there's a little bit of that rotation that's really happening. That's going on right now. So we have that severe thunderstorm warning that has just been just now been issued. And then we're looking at this rotation right here. So that is definitely the rotation. So this may be a possible of another tornado that could be forming at this point, because right now there is no Voltrex signature at this point, so that's really good news. And we also have that tornado warning that's going on right now. Expiring in 43 minutes. So we're off the hook tonight, rest of the night. But I'm more worried about is from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock a.m. And we might have possible bad weather occurring. So, hang on a moment. Okay. And that's really moving right here. it's moving very slowly. So 40 more minutes to go for that tornado warning to be allowed to be expired at this point. So just as you know, there won't be any more bad weather until 2 o'clock in the morning at this point. So everybody will be get ready to get. It's done before work. So so 30 more minutes to go for that tornado warning to be expired. All right, we got some more rotations. So one right here, one right here. That may be a psyker, or cycle. I mean, that could be forming. But you can't see it because it's all of this is range wrapped. So let's see if this what would happen. And it's moving really slowly. So now the pressure's falling out 29.60. See what's going on right here. 30 more minutes to go.
That's the best advice I've got for him right now. Weather-wise, by the way, if you want to see your
All right. Mute fat free animals. All right, look, I was right. So here we go. We have a brand new tornado warning that is in for Garfield County. I was right. So this is now a brand new tornado warning that has been issued. This is the one I was been kind of concerned about. So if you're in these areas, this is for 54,000 people will be affected. If you're in Watson's in North Enid, Covington, Drummond, Oklahoma, and Fairmont, you need to be in your safe spot. 25. A lot of educations will be affected, and in that area, and then a lot of health areas will be affected, and energy, and quite a few local law enforcement will be affected. So if you're in that area, you need to be in a safe spot right now. So that is that tornado warning that has just been issued. So take cover right now. Yeah, so So we have a considerable severe thunderstorm warning as well.
Hey Brian, it's not unreasonable to think that this tornado just to the southwest of Enid, or the storm has a tornado on the ground rather. Not unreasonable to think that this is producing one at the moment. We can wait a couple more scans here to see if we get any more solid debris in there, but I would bet there's a solid 50-50 chance we already have a tornado on the ground. Because I believe we have a couple of chasers relocating to it. One might be closer, so we might be paying attention to submissions from Hunter Hurley if he makes it down there.
Okay, thank you very much, meteorologist Amy Hill. Yeah, our storm down here near Enid is almost certainly producing a tornado, and it's probably a beautiful photogenic one. Unfortunately, it's not going to be so beautiful once it starts hitting stuff like the Vance Air Force Base, which is in the direct path. Look, on the south side of Enid down here. The Air Force Base, hopefully everybody over there is taking shelter because this is a dangerous situation. Beyond that, we're also talking about the Enid Municipal Airport, the Etna.
Underneath the storm.
And then, of course, McComas in areas up there towards Covington. This is another classic supercell. Sustaining supercell, and it is about to be another big tornado here. I think a similar evolution as to what we just saw with the
All right, I'm gonna check on something real quick.
a similar thing's going to be happening down here, but it could be even more intense. Everybody in Enid needs to be taking shelter, yes. Everybody in Enid needs to be taking shelter right now. This is an incredibly dangerous. Somebody in Enid said the sirens just sounded. Somebody checking in on the WeatherWise app just said the sirens just sounded. How many of you guys are in Oklahoma that are watching? Or Kansas or Iowa? A good way to help me to determine that is by checking in on the WeatherWise app. Right now, it seems like most people are pinging us from Iowa. Then Kansas, then Missouri, then Oklahoma's way down on the list. If you're in Oklahoma, make sure you're pinging your location. Once again, we're going to make sure we talk about everybody, but that helps me decide where most people are watching from. In the WeatherWise app, it's free. Check in with Ryan. You don't have to do the capture anymore. But yeah, I'm very concerned about the Air Force Base down here. You guys got to be taking shelter. Additionally, I'm going to go back up to Des Moines. We've got a lot of people up here in Iowa that are tuned in, obviously. I want to be clear, the rotating part of the storm is past downtown Des Moines now, and it's not in West Des Moines. You guys are fine in West Des Moines. You guys are fine in Cumming. You guys are fine in Winterset. You guys are fine in Woodward. You guys are pretty much fine in Grimes, Polk City. We're still concerned about you in Pleasant Hill, Altoona, and Ivy. We got a lot of people checking in from Altoona. They say they got no basement. Somebody just chimed in the WeatherWise app and said they've got no basement. What that means for you is that you just got to get into the most interior room of your home, lowest floor, with as many walls between you and the outside world as possible. A lot of times it's a closet. Somebody checked in just now. They said we're all crammed in the locker room. Thanks for keeping us safe. No problem. I'm sorry you had to go through this.
Yeah, still showing there were some rotations.
Hopefully you're not in the locker room too much longer. We'll be able to come out.
That's pretty, very intense still.
All right, I do want to give another update on the
I mean, my goodness.
Osage counties in Kansas tornado warning. This is for Centropolis. You guys got
And then the storms are really starting to heat up.
we got to get to our friends in Oklahoma, Kansas City. I see.
And then it's supposed to start impacting around 2 o'clock tonight. 2 o'clock tonight.
Winds and embedded tornadoes, but we've got a big tornado, I think, coming down right now in the town of Eden. Oh my goodness. Look at that reflectivity.
And they're calling for a heavy rainfall in the next
That is a hook echo.
any moment. Like there could be some heavy rainfall on our way.
It's going to hit the base head on. Right near the Cherokee Inn there.
So right now we still got that tornado warning to be expired. Both of these will be, well, this one will be expired in 30 minutes, so that we're looking at 8:45, and this one will be expiring at 8:30. So I'm gonna charge my phone just in case. I'm gonna read it while I can. So all right, we have a PDS tornado warning that has been confirmed. Alright, let's get to it. See what's going on. So if you're in, there's that tornado warning.
Basement first. If you don't have one of those, fine. Lowest level, you got to get out of the. You got to get out. You got to get out of your mobile home, modular home, prefab home.
We have two
Kyle, you're a
possible
hot, incredible
signatures.
shot now. South
So
of
if you're
Eden,
in-
tornado now on the south side of Vance Air Force Base, not by far. Go ahead, Kyle.
David, this is a very large cone tornado all the way to the ground, doing damage. Oh my gosh.
On this thing.
or west.
Oh my
maybe
gosh,
half a
look.
mile. So, David, this is a very, very bad situation for Enid. If you live on the south side of Enid, take your tornado.
You need to get
precautions
in
right now.
your safe spots right now. You have a
All right,
PDS
hey,
tornado
Kyle,
warning.
Hey, listen to me. I've done this a
This
while.
may be an
I know you wanna
EF3.
get close to it. I get it, but I need you to stay east of it. Do not get behind this. You'll get caught in the wave of chaos. I need you to stay east of it. I know it's right out your window, but make sure you have an east road so we can keep tracking this thing.
Very
I get it. I know what
intense
you're doing.
tornado.
You're doing an incredible job. That is a strong tornado, if not a
Do
violent
not try to get out and look
East
for
wind
it.
too, and it might be stronger than that. Kyle, just make sure you have a way to go east. You're seeing this live on News 9 from the air. And
I sent out a
look at the
message
motion. Kyle, turn your
to
camera
my
to the tornado.
Facebook.
David, this
If
is
you have
8
families or
Capitol
friends,
Road and
know
Highway
if you're in
81.
this
It is either on
this
or
this
just
tornado,
south of Air
this
Force
PDS
Base. Right now,
tornado
it is
warning.
almost due east
You know,
from
get it
8
in,
Capitol Road and
come
Highway
into
81.
Fairmont,
All right, guys, listen,
call
this is
Indian
how
show.
there's
You
no
need to be
debris
in your
falling to
safe
the ground. No
your
debris-
safe
no
spot.
debris falling to the
4,200
ground.
people
Just
are
know
infected.
this is going
18
down
and
such
1,600
a strong,
most
violent
are
tornado. It's gonna be
infected.
an
So you
EF2,
need to be in your
possibly an
your
EF3.
tornado
That's gonna be
precautions
on the
right
south
now.
side
There
of
is a
Enid.
tornado on
Let's
the
get Kyle's shot back in here.
a
Kyle, there you
PDS
go.
tornado on the
Strong
ground,
tornado
very
now.
violent, doing
tornado.
damage.
Violent
You need to be
tornado
in your
on the south
safe
side of
spots
Enid. It's gonna be
right now.
Look at the inflow.
So it's very intense. So please
Strong tornado.
take your tornado precautions very
Just hit
seriously.
the Gillespie plant
Uh,
in Enid.
but
Hey, folks, here's the deal. All you emergency
I mean, it
agents,
is
we're
really
gonna vote for
really
resources,
bad.
ambulances,
Large tornado right there. To the
Really
south.
bad
Just to our
tornado.
south.
going back into Grant County, going back
Large
to Cape
tornado
County,
right there, to the
and going
south.
Garfield
Just
County
to
right
our
now.
south.
Emergency managers, they're going to need help.
It is
They're
a
going to
giant
need help
tornado on the
in
ground.
Garfield County, whatever that
I don't
means
know
to
if
you.
you know
Whoever you
if this
call
keeps
to
growing.
help out, to
It
get
may be
help,
a
they're
maybe
gonna
a
need
tornado
it in
emergency.
Grant County. This is a
And then
strong,
we don't- we
violent
really
tornado.
do not
There
want
it is,
that.
live on News 9. That tornado is clearly
So that is
visible.
there.
It's on the
So that
ground.
is
It's gonna be an
right
EF2,
there.
Not an EF3.
Right in front of us.
Okay, what?
Right across 81, right in front of us.
Crossing Highway 81,
Tower.
Highway of Terror is what I labeled it about 40 years ago.
Right
Crazy.
at 8 Capitol Road.
Yeah, incredible video.
So Osage
Crossing-
County
hey, folks,
is
how
also
far-
in
how
a
far
now
south
in
advanced is it? It looks to me
A
like
quarter
we're
of a
gonna-
mile. I mean, it is the road.
are
that
in
goes
a
south
now
of Advance
official in
is Capitol Road,
a
and that's
severe
what's on it.
thundstorm
I wanna point out again,
warning, and
notice
it's
how
a
there's
considerable
no
severe
debris
thunderstorm warning.
being falling down to the ground. The debris is being sucked in up like again a vacuum cleaner. Very little debris.
And then we have a brand new tornado
Go
warning.
ahead, Kyle, incredible shot. Tornado
And it's
crossing
now
Highway
in
81. It's a half
making
mile
its
from Kyle.
it's been
Violent
expanded
tornado now. Look
and
at the
extended
motion.
to
Violent tornado. This is a
for
killer
K County,
tornado.
Oklahoma.
If you do not go to your safe spot, if you go to your safe spot, go now. Lowest
And then
level safe part of
the
the house
considerable
on
severe
the south
thunderstorm
side
warning
of
is a
Enid,
possible
south
of
Vance
a
Air Force Base,
a
about quarter of a
tornado
mile.
that
It's
it
a
could be
quarter mile away
forming
to the north,
at
crossing Highway
this
81
moment.
now. Incredible. Look at the debris. Look at the debris. Strong to violent tornado. Go ahead, Kyle. You're hot.
David, it just hit something right here on the east side of Highway 81.
Justin.
We
Look
just
at
had a-
this.
you can
Look
see
at
it right now.
that.
We've got
Just
a
look at that.
of damage occurring right
Really,
now.
really
Fire flashes.
bad
Oh,
tornado.
through a car.
Bad,
See that
bad.
car?
I mean,
It
bad
just hit
tornado.
The car that it just tossed. Oh my gosh. Okay, got it. Got it.
All right, folks. This is very serious. This
guys,
is a
do not try to
strong,
get out
violent-
and look for this.
Violent tornado now.
At this point, you
This
do
is
not
Northwest
want to
Cross.
be
This is Highway 81. This is up in Garfield
in
County.
in this
This is a
situation.
violent tornado, an
Lots of-
EF3.
Lots of homes, neighborhoods in
Yeah,
here, David.
it-
Very close to
look-
the
look-
southwest side or southeast side of Vance Air Force Base.
Look at all the debris. Look at all the debris. It's about an 1/8 to a quarter of a mile wide. This is a strong to violent tornado now, just east of Highway 81. Let's keep this shot up. Keep this shot up, control room. Let's go back to. There's the tornado now crossing. There's Vance Air Force Base, Highway 81. There's the debris from the tornado. There's the debris. There's shear rate.
That
There's
is a
the
debris
tornado.
ball, David, on reflectivity.
Yeah, that is debris from the tornado. That's what we call a debris ball. And folks, this is a big bad tornado. Okay. All right, let's get a storm track on this. It's
It's on
moving
2.
almost due east. Links to control room.
I'll get it back on here for you.
And let's go to let's bring Mason back in one more time. And yeah, this is about as bad as it gets for Garfield County. It's been a long time. You got to go back to April 26, 1991, possibly since the last time we had a tornado of this strength. I chased that day. That was the Garber tornado that became the Red Rock tornado that began in Garfield County, east of Enid. Power flashes. There's the violent tornado there. strong to violent tornado. There's your storm track. Fairmont 845, Breckenridge 846, Garber 903, and Fairmont in the line of fire. It's now east of Highway 81. And Justin, is he eastbound and down? Rudisell.
He said yes. I can hear him. He said yes.
All right, let's go back to, gosh.
It went from a tornado warning to a PDS tornado warning.
Signature that's back on radar now.
Yeah, big tornado. Okay, let's go back to Kyle here, then I'll go back to Mason. Let's go back to Kyle. And folks, listen to me. If this is east of you, you can see it coming. It's not wrapped in rain. I'm just asking you, lowest level, center part of the house, you have to go now. Storm shelter, yes, first, obviously. Basement, okay. But if you don't have a storm shelter, lowest level, center part of the house, okay, you've got it. If you live in a mobile
Get to the
home,
lowest
modular
level.
home, you can.
And do not try to get
you
out.
have to
This
leave.
is
You can't stay in a mobile home or
a
modular home.
a
You're
life-threatening
gonna have to get out, okay?
situation.
But this is a violent tornado. This is going to be an EF3, maybe
Okay, you
EF4.
got Sherry. You got about
okay?
15 more
Violent
minutes. You
tornado.
need to be in
Let's
your
go back
safe
to
spot.
Kyle, you're hot. This
And
is
Taylor
again,
Cooper and
it's a horrible
Gabriel got about
situation.
32,
3 miles
46
south
minutes
of
to go.
downtown Enid,
Tornado emergency
Moving
coming for the south
east.
side.
So you got a
Okay.
tornado
and it's moving
on the
it's
ground,
moving east-northeast
doing
still, so it's gonna
damage.
miss downtown
It
Enid.
is like
staying
right
south.
here.
But it's going to head up towards eventually East
Right.
Market Road over towards, eventually
Yes.
back up towards 412.
Yes, if you live again
So if you're
south and east of Enid, lowest level, center part of the house.
you have to get
This
in
is
your
the
lowest
tornado.
level.
This is a strong, violent tornado. It's a quarter-mile wide. That will.
It may be an
harm you,
EF3 or
harm you and your
EF4.
family, or this will take your life if you don't listen to
'Cause
me.
this is pretty-
do what you're supposed to do. We've done this a long
Pretty
time ago,
bad
center part of the
situation.
house.
Okay, so right now we are now in a tornado emergency for Garfield County. So this is now a tornado emergency.
This is the debris.
So this is
Gonna head towards
see the
over here.
lines right here. That
Yeah,
means
here.
that this is
obviously, say how we think the
a
airport's
tornado
going.
emergency
Yes.
at
Market
this
Street,
point.
Market Street. What's this right here?
That's the Enid Woodring Airport.
That's right.
That's the airport.
Okay, it's going.
So
to
this
the-
is now a tornado
Go
emergency.
ahead and lapse it.
I called it. I called it. I could just see how I looked at the tornado from here from
Again,
from the video. It is really now a tornado emergency for for Garfield County. They're calling it a pretty bad tornado at this
this is about as bad as it gets for Garfield.
at this point. So this is you really need to be in your safe spots, in your lowest point as possible. Get to shelter right now. This is now really a tornado emergency for Garfield County. And so if you're in Garfield County, you need to be if you're in Fairmont, Eden, Breckenridge, Cooper, you need to be in your safe spot as right now. This is no time to waste. This is not a tornado, maybe a tornado warning, definitely a tornado emergency that has been an issue just not too long ago. So this is really very a dangerous, more dangerous situation at this point. So this is not really a good time to go out and look for it. This is a pretty bad, pretty much possibly to an EF4 or EF5 tornado that may be coming your way at right now. So this is not a no time to lose, no time to waste. You need to get in your tornado precautions right now. This is not no time to lose right now. So this is that tornado emergency that has been issued. So 27,000 people will be affected in Fairmont and Shed, Cooper, and Breckenridge and Eaton. So you need to be in your safe spots right now. This is really a dangerous situation. If you're at the airport, excuse me, you need to be in You need to take cover right now. This is not. This is, and really no time to play right now. This is very, very, very intense, very serious weather that is going on right now. That is, so that is that tornado right there that is moving right now. It is a wedge tornado. It is maybe possibly an EF4 again or EF5 that is on the ground doing a amount of damage. Already debris debris is all around around. It is. Don't think it's kind of like the the Twister that you've seen on the movie, the Twister, like the beginning of the movie. Think about that. How that began. This is really really bad. Remember the one at the movie. This is very very scary situation to be in. So please take your tornado precautions very extremely serious. This is so that white line and white line purple very. This is a tornado emergency. This is the tornado emergency, not a PDS tornado emergency. A tornado emergency, not a tornado warning. A tornado emergency that is going on right now. This is not not the time to go get out and look for it. This is very scary. Very scary situation. So you don't want to be out, be caught in it. So to go ahead and try to look for it. So that tornado is right there, and it's if you're in Shara, you need to get in your get ready to take over right now. If you're a Breckenridge Cooper, you need to be in your safe spot. This is like a wedge tornado, possibly an EF4 to EF5. So a lot to take in. So this is now our first tornado emergency again for Oklahoma that we have, and that is that we are dealing with right now. So so please, if you have families or friends, if you have anyone that that is in this tornado emergency, you need to give them a call and get in your safe spot. Storm chasers are heading over to check it out, to go see it itself, to look at it. So it is really dark out there. It's now starting to get darker right now. Not a good time to go. Not a good time to go see it at this point. So you got about another 16 minutes to go before that tornado emergency will allow to be expired at this point. So you got about another 16 more minutes to go before that tornado emergency to be expire right now. So just a lot to be mindful of when it comes to tornado emergency, and when this is a really a big storm, that is big tornado that we're dealing with right now. So maybe 2 years later, it happened in Barnesville that we had that tornado emergency that has hit. It began in began in so like right here, Blackburn, if I remember, that's when that tornado. Oh, no, excuse me, Barnesdale. And so that tornado began. That confirmed tornado began, and when it got over here, it also became a confirmed tornado warning that has happened. Just like a couple years ago. But right now we do have that tornado emergency. I'm just let God be with us all on that part of that tornado emergency that is going on right now. So just please take your tornado precautions very seriously. So that is very intensifying storm to be dealing with at this time. So again, if you're in Again, Breakstreet, Cooper, and if you're possibly in Garber, you also need to be in Fairmont. And
There's the tornado.
in those areas, you need to be in your tornado precautions right now. So this is not a good,
This misses you, okay?
not the time to go out and look
Downtown Enid.
look for that
Get any closer than
look for that tornado. So
you
that
live
is
east of Enid.
very, very,
Here's your swamp.
just very, very serious of that tornado that is going on right now. So that is, like, again, that is really that tornado warning that is going on right now at that time.
Crossing almost to 30th north south.
So
Over across 42nd Street, and it's now north of Southgate Road. North of
so about another
Southgate.
13 more minutes to go before that tornado emergency will allow to be expired. So that's so hopefully it will start letting it up. I don't know if it will let up. Do not try to get out and look for it. You are not going to be able to see it. You have a chance to get that you'll be your life will be at risk, in danger, if you get out and look for it. So take cover right now. From this bad storms. I mean, again, storm chasers are moving in. I'll get ready to close in to that tornado warning that is get ready to come in. It is so dark that you cannot see the tornado warning yourself. So again, this is why you don't want to get out and look for it, and making sure you don't want to be caught in it. So this is very, 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 very serious storms that you don't want to be in. So think about that. It is not worth the risk of losing your life in this tornado emergency.
We have been seeing power flashes, so it is still on the ground, David. Back to you.
So, but again, got about another 12 minutes to go before that tornado warning, tornado emergency will be to expire. We also got this tornado warning will be expiring in 27 minutes. So that'll be at 9 o'clock, and this will be at 8:45. That tornado emergency will allow to be expired at this point. So do not try to get out and look for it. So that may be that your life will be at risk. And I really called that tornado emergency really well. The way I looked at that tornado, that maybe that could be an EF4 or EF5. That tornado that is a tornado emergency that really that has really occurred at this point. So that is really a dangerous situation to be in.
Okay, this is your neighborhood. It's going to try to
So
go
got about
online, okay? And look at all the homes.
10 minutes to go before that tornado emergency will allow to be expire right now. So
Yeah, so here's the tornado. It's crossing now 30th.
so in the future, I'm gonna be while you're at it. In the future, I'll be adding TikTok live stream, and I'll try to get X on there, and then Instagram on there as well, so I can get all the viewers out to support my channel. So you can subscribe me to my channel, Austin 2001. I do have it's the Oklahoma logo right now, but in the meantime, I'm gonna get back to talk about this tornado emergency that is going on right now. Let's look at the maximum velocity right now. That's a big power cell. There's that tornado right now that may be weakening, so that's really good news. I'm not seeing any more of the circulation signature at this point. So we'll go back and look at that All right, so they just updated it. So there's that cell that we're talking about. So it's been weakening. So now it's now down to L6
Okay,
to
Kyle, take
6,
your shot. It's not where that
uh,
light is right there. It's back to
and
the
it's
left,
moving
right?
30
To
miles
the left.
per hour. It's
There it is. There's the
18
tornado
heading
now, Kyle.
east. So
Okay,
if
coming
you
out of the rain
take
now. Okay, I see a
east,
strong tornado,
so
strong
if it
violent
if it
tornado,
will if it continues to go
Yep, yep,
east,
zoom in. There you go.
it
There's
is
the tornado.
it
Right
will
forward.
hit.
Keep that up. That's what it looks like
It
on the
will.
radar.
It's
I'll
going to
get this
hit
back to
parts
you.
of
Let's keep this shot.
Tulsa County. That's
Okay,
strong.
so
May not be
down there,
a
Enid.
may not be a tornado in a, at this
Okay,
point.
you
So
live in
because it'll
Brookside,
be
right
expiring
there.
because
It's in
it'll be
your
moving
neighborhood,
in
or it's
the
south side
Tulsa
of the
metro
neighborhood.
area in 4 hours. So
Brookside.
so we
That's
got a
the
little
tornado
bit
right
ways
there.
to go. It may
That's
not
the
be a
on radar,
tornado, but maybe
and that's
strong
the
storm. But you never
Brookside
know.
neighborhood,
So
right here.
so
Brookside
there's
neighborhood.
a lot to take in on that as well.
It's a big
So
neighborhood.
About a mile from side to side. It looks
Rain
like
in it,
half
yeah.
mile to a mile.
so
Crossing, it's coming up on East Market Road. Now
so we
crossing
got about another less than 10 minutes to go before that tornado emergency would be expire. We have 5 after tornado warnings that has been
Still trying to listen to
issued,
what
including
the
a
does
confirmed
sound
tornado
like
and
at
a
this point it
and
may
a tornado
airport unless it's
that
just
tornado
separate
emergency that we have right here. So it's still take your tornado precautions very seriously. Because I think really at this point it is a wedge tornado. It is
lowest level, center part
a
of the
wedge
house,
tornado.
and then
Maybe
north of the
like you know,
Take a look. Let's lapse this again. Let's see if it's still including.
it looks really pretty
Okay, it looks like it might have.
bad. So this is why you don't want to be out
It's weakening. I think he's saying it's getting smaller.
Okay.
and
yeah.
looking for it because your life will be at
And,
risk.
let's bring Kyle back in.
And it's
Kyle,
not
give us
worth
some good
it.
News, man. We need it. Go ahead, Kyle. Give us an update. Go ahead.
It appears like it's
So it is not. The good news is starting to lowering. Is the good news is it has now starting to weakening. Weakening is it's been like it's been downsized, so it's now just now starting to decrease.
Back to you.
Okay.
And,
All right,
you
Kyle.
know,
Hey, do
so
me a
that's
favor,
really
get
good,
back
but
east
still
and
being
get back north.
your tornado
Man,
precautions,
just get back
your
north, get
your
back north.
your
Yeah, you know what you're
tornado
doing.
shelters.
Backland. Okay, so there it is. There's the
You,
tornado.
you do not want to be out
Tornado
here
ground.
and
It's
looking
been a
for it.
strong,
So
violent tornado. It's been just horrible.
so it is
And,
now
we
starting
have
to
homes that have been destroyed on the south and
starting
southeast
to
sides
all
of
weakening.
Peninsula.
So
Crossing
but
Highway
it's still
81,
on the ground.
barely
So do
south,
not try to get out and
taking out the
and
leasing
look
plant
for
on the
this
south side of Phoenix.
tornado.
We know we have homes damaged.
And then we do
And,
have
we know
an
homes
update on
damaged
that.
and destroyed. We
Considerable
not
severe
have any
potential warning that could be possible of
fatalities.
a
Thing is, Kyle
tornado.
saw
So let's go
component
back
of
and look
air
at
off it.
that.
If anybody
Let's
was
see
in it,
what
not good. So
what's
this
being
thing was doing terrible
played.
things.
So still seeing that
Highway
little bit of that rotation that is going on right
So
now.
having Kyle shot, he's
Right
moving way
now.
back east, and
But
hopefully
in the
this
meantime, let's
weakening-
go back
see
to
the
that
tornado there? That's
that
it,
tornado
right there. That's the
emergency that
Okay.
is going
That's
on
the tornado.
right now.
It's
It is
weakening
dark right
to
now. The
a
sun
potentially dangerous
has
and deadly
setted.
tornado.
So
Crossing Highway 30,
do not try to get out
Back.
and look for this
39. Okay. So it's
to
on the
look
south
for this
side.
tornado
Neighborhood still.
And look how far
emergency.
along it took, 'cause this thing was on the south
It
side
is
of the band.
it is
Whenever
not really
Yeah, oh, totally.
not worth the risk
It touched down here.
of
and it's
your
about this.
on your life.
There's
So
the
that
so far.
so there's
Violent
that
tornado. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 miles
so
on the
there's
ground.
still that
9 miles
rotation
is
going
strong.
on that is still on the ground that
So there it
still
is.
is
It's
reported.
deadly. You're
Now
not
the
gonna
storm
see it.
chasers are
You're
now
not gonna see it.
are moving in
You're gonna see it
where
coming
that
from
where
Kyle's
that that tornado is right now at that at that time. So
Okay, so there's your
so that is about 4 more minutes to go before that tornado emergency will allow to be expire. So I got about another 4 more minutes to go
5 miles
for that tornado warning to be expired. So that's really good news. So maybe that tornado warning will be expanded or extended.
north south 50
except for this will be allowed to be expired at this point. So let's pray that everyone it was okay from the this tornado emergency that they just had. So that's something that we had to look after, and hopefully everybody made it out okay. No injuries and no casualties at this point. So we haven't.
Airport going to maybe to Tyson Foods. Okay, it's wobble. It's an eye of a hurricane. It's low pressure. They wobble, right? And you're thinking, well, if you draw a line like Lacey did,
I'm having
he
issues.
did this, right? Well, when you really
I don't know
get
what's going on.
hairs on this deal between a mile and a half mile and 2 miles, they wobble. And if you're in one of the wobbles, you might get
So
hit.
4 more minutes to
You know,
go on
not
that
one of the wobbles, well, you're
that
okay.
tornado
It's when you
emergency.
wobble. That's what it does. All right, so there's the tornado now crossing South 42nd Street, going to the airport, which is right here.
All right, I'm gonna have to
Might go
close that
west of
out
the
and
airport,
reboot it.
but if I live in and around the airport, lowest level, center part of the house, it's going to try to go over.
Okay.
the airport.
Look at how the path that it's taken. I mean, it's gone.
Right.
kind of
All right, there we
north,
go.
now almost
Sorry about that.
Yes.
and we're just tracking it with you live.
So we had that considerable severe thunderstorm warning. We also had that tornado emergency that's still going on right now. About 3 more minutes till that
We're doing, right?
tornado warning will allow to be expired, which that leaves about that will take off that, and that will expire. There'll be 5 more tornado warnings will be in play. We have that new tornado warning
And about 5 miles
that
southeast
has been that was been issued. So
4 miles southeast
so
of
we got about another one more to go on that
east northeast. Okay, so Breckenridge 856 Barber
on that tornado emergency.
kind of moving.
So
It's like
we have 2 tornado warnings still going on, and we have that tornado warning will be expiring in 17 minutes. So we have this tornado warning will be expiring in 2 more minutes. So that's really good news. So
people at home think.
so hopefully everybody made it out okay
We're tracking it.
right now. So
All right, so let's go back to Kyle.
let's just
And Kyle's
hopefully
back to his west now.
nobody was hurt and everybody was okay.
Back to your west.
Okay, we got
To your night camera.
it's been issued to a PDS tornado warning
What do you see now?
right now. So we have a new tornado warning that is going on right now. It's now a PDS tornado warning. So the tornado warning that they had was is been issued. So it is now a PDS tornado warning at this time. So that tornado emergency will allow to be dropped. So Eden, you're pretty much north. You're pretty much are out of the clear right now. So if you're in Fairmont, you still need to be in your tornado precautions right now at this point. All right, we have a new tornado warning that has just been issued, and it's moving into Tulsa County. So this is for Osage County, and then this goes for Charlotte, Webb City, Forker, Lebanon, Blackland. Some of you need to be in your tornado precautions right now. 677 people will be affected. 3 public schools, so you need to be in your tornado precautions. You're cautious as well at this point. So get in your tornado. Get in your shelters right now and take cover. So you have a tornado warning and it's in the Tulsa metro, Tulsa area, Tulsa viewing area.
where it is.
I know.
So
It's gone completely on the northwest side.
so please get in your tornado precautions
Look at that again.
right
Haven't seen that.
right now.
So back it up. Look at the hook. Look the hook.
So we still have that PDS tornado warning. So that good news is that tornado emergency is allowed to be expired at this point. So that's really good news right now. So right now we have that
I see it.
we have that PDS tornado warning that is going on right now at this point. So you need to be in your your storm shelters right now.
This is when it touched down.
So think about that.
Clearly
Because you
rotating,
still
right?
have that tornado
It's
on the
just
ground
cylinder in the sky. Wind
doing
higher
damage.
As you go higher up,
You
incredible
know,
time lapse
so
of the
please
tornado.
be more mindful of that.
Somebody's home,
So
probably, right? Or is that from a car?
so that is still going on right now. It is shifting
Left side,
northeast.
right
So
side.
that's
Tornado.
really good
Okay.
news. Not gonna
So
head
back
to
on each
Tulsa,
one.
which
And,
that's
one
really good
incredible
news.
storm.
So that
five
tornado warning
tornadoes.
that's going on right now is in Osage. So that might be heading to Barnesville. Or Washington County. It's gonna hit first Pawhuska and Barnesville. So look, Barnesville is in that situation again. That we just had that tornado that happened 2 years ago. So this is something to really think about at this point. So
David, we got a visual of it.
so that is really
We did
scary.
have more power flash.
Really scary situation at this point. So we have.
So
So-
it is still on the ground, David. I could not tell how big it
And then
was.
also we were tracking this severe thunderstorm warning that is going on be expiring 13 more minutes. So that's been really a watch right now. So something just to look after. So let me go to.
It's still again.
So we have that tornado warning that's going on right now. And the pressure is coming. The lower pressure is coming. So I just want to look at that. Look at these storms, because that pressure, once that pressure that will move to that area, you need to be in your safe spot at this point. So it's just a lot to take in. We have 7 tornado warnings, including these tornado warning, 3 tornado warnings, and 1 PDS tornado warning that is going on right now. And then let's look at the velocity. So there's that signature right there.
All right, hey, good evening. Unfortunately, not good evening just out west and northwest. We had a tornado going on and ripping up things just south of Enid. And that's still a very active storm at this particular moment. So a confirmed tornado. Kyle is on that storm. And we've had that as we were streaming and also when we were here just a little bit ago. So that is still embedded in this. Additional showers and storms are forming there. Back into our area, we now have a tornado warning that does extend into western Osage County. So we do have a severe thunderstorm warning in western Osage.
So there's a circulation right back here just now to the north and to the west of Lyman, but we're likely getting some.
So there's that signature right there.
Have the tornado warning, but we also have the severe thunderstorm warning with the storm as well, potential for
That it could be that possible of a tornado. And then we have another possible watch to look at.
Tornado warning right now, northwest Osage, as well as a severe thunderstorm warning. I'll switch this back over here to Velocity data. You see how we've got circulation very back here in the rain. I will do a storm track. This is going to be for a severe thunderstorm warning. This won't be for the tornado warning, although some of the locations that pop up here are also going to be included in that tornado warning. But here's the severe thunderstorm warning. I just want to draw this out here to the east as well. Again, not moving very quickly, very slow moving storm. But Frankfurt at about 8:52, Schuyler at about 8:58, Ricardo 9, about 9:01, Blackland about 9:25, and also Usonia at about 9:33, and Myers at around 9:40.
So we got about another hour to go on that. Until it hits Barnesville.
Middle of that is where we have the potential circulation
we have a considerable severe thunderstorm warning.
Quite as strong as it was earlier, but still here. Plus, it is getting a little farther away from the radar site as well, so that may
All right, I'm gonna give.
Somewhat kind of lost a little bit of some of its organization. It's still seeing some rotation with this. It switches back over to velocity data. The velocity is quite as strong as it was.
So the good news is that that PDS tornado has been dropped down to a regular tornado warning. So that's good news. That confirmed tornado, that PDS tornado warning is no longer in effect. So that's really good news. So that has shown as that has weakening. So that is showing a little bit of a weakening. So that's really good news. But still seeing that tornado warning that is going on right now. It's expiring in 36 minutes right now. We also have this storm that's moving down southeast, so towards Cushing. But there are still storms that is moving right now at this point. So really good news is no more no more confirmed tornado warnings. So I'm hoping hopefully everybody made it out okay. But you still need to be in your tornado precautious right now, so another 35 minutes to go before that tornado warning to be expired. So we also still have this tornado warning that'll be expiring in 35 minutes, and it's with a considerable severe thunderstorm warning that is going on right now at this time. So this tornado warning will allow it to be expiring in five more minutes, and this one has about another 35 minutes to go. So it has now shifted just now potentially southeast. So there is that storm cell right here. So that has been updated. So let's look at that. So there's that Voltrex. It is not showing possible Voltrex signature. So that's really good news, but still showing that little bit of that rotation that is going on right now. So still showing that rotation. So that's really still showing that's really not that good. So, and also we still have that still showing this still showing a little bit of a rotation right here. So we still have that watch. We also have this rotation going on right now. So about maybe 2 more hours until the storms will move in into the Tulsa metro area. So let's look at my weather station. So right now it is 72 degrees. So the winds are still picking up, which that's really good news right now. So in the meantime, um, we want to look at the what the outlook is. So this is the let's look at day one. This is today. Tomorrow we'll have a little bit of break, except for we will hit this one. So this is for Saturday. So again. I mean, I'm not gonna be here on Saturday. I'm gonna be out of town. I'll be going out of town that way. So sorry if I cannot do the severe weather, but I'm supposed to be back a day. So hopefully they saying it won't be as bad. So and we'll be out of it for a little bit, and then we could be in it for a long day tomorrow. So. So.
Hours, as Brandon was pointing out, the severe threat will continue. But right now, our immediate concern is with this particular storm here, right into northwest Osage. Let's zoom in just a bit closer. And again, the circulation is buried back here in the rain. We'll do another quick storm track on this just to update the times of where they are. So let's go back over to velocity, and that circulation is still back here.
So again, I mean, I'm gonna be out of town Saturday. I'm not gonna be able to do severe weather coverage, and I feel bad for that. That I'm not gonna be able to be here to do it. So. So 30 more minutes to go. Hey, my blood pressure's going back up. Yay, that tornado warning was allowed to be canceled, and at least this tornado warning. So that's really good news. So 30 more minutes to go for that tornado warning to be expired. I think I'm gonna get off here after this. I might take a little bit.